The highest closer there is making 12K. Well, it's like
And
yeah, between 10 and 12K are like what the offers, what the top closers are making.
okay, are you satisfied with 10 and 12K?
Yeah, that is better than what
You
I'm doing
are.
now.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you consider, Al, you're thinking so fucking small right now. Do not ever get on an offer where the top closer is making 12K. Ever.
Mm,
Ever. Because that means you're probably not gonna make 12K. Not because you're not a savage fucking man or leader. It's because if the top person's only making 12, then you probably there's a reason for that. It has nothing to do with you.
hmm.
It's very likely that there's a lead problem. This is where I think I sent you a message back. I'm pretty sure I did. There's
Yeah.
probably a lead flow problem, right? Which I would ask the business owner how many leads came in the system in the last 30 days and how many of those were booked into your closers. I need to know what their marketing looks like because it's not a me problem if it could be a marketing problem. I need to know this. I need to know why did the closer make 12,000? Why didn't they make 20?
Mm.
Why didn't they make 20? What was stopping them from making 20? Is it the close rate? Okay, so tell me about the close rate. I want to know about the close rate. Why are they closing at 30%? Why aren't they closing at 50? Walk me through your closing process, your sales process, right? Do you have a two call close? Is it a one call close? I'm literally drilling them with questions and I'm getting permission. Hey, I'm looking at a couple opportunities. You're not in scarcity. Don't ever say, don't be needy. You don't need this offer. I would love to ask some questions. They're going to ask you questions first. And then I want you to ask them questions. Hey, now can I ask you questions? Let them drill you. Inside an interview, they're going to drill you. Why this? What are you doing this? How do you do this? What's your experience here? And then they're going to ask you if they're really a good business owner or not. They should ask you, what questions do you have? Or you say, now I would like to ask some questions
Hmm.
from a place of power. I have like 10 to 15 questions I like to ask you that I wrote down. They'll see you're prepared and they're like, this guy is no fucking joke. And
Mm.
he's different. Okay. Have the confidence to go back into the interview and say, I have 10 or 12 questions I'd like to ask you. I'm looking at a couple opportunities, abundance. This is one of them. And I have 10 to 12 questions I prepared. If you did that and I had an offer, I'd be impressed as fuck, Al. If
Mm.
you didn't do that, I'd put you in the category of everyone else. Use the words I just said.
I
I
will.
have, I'm looking at, I'm interviewing on multiple different offers. If you told me that, I'd be like, damn, I'm interested in this guy. He's in abundance. He's not like everyone else who I can just smack around and take advantage of.
Yep.
You get that? You get what I just said?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm
Okay.
I'm I'm picking up what you're putting down for sure.
Okay. I'm recording this, but
Yeah.
pick this up and rewatch this because that exact frame I want you to use. This is the difference between you getting screwed over and take advantage of and not.
Yep. Yeah. And
Okay.
so that's the
I'm
other
gonna
thing I
record
asked.
this on
Like,
the cloud too. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, that is one thing that I, asked is like, what is the second closer making? And they said 7K. I'm like, why is there such a huge difference?
Do you ask that? You did ask that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. Do you want to make 26,000 or 10,000 a month?
26,000.
Okay, so get only focus on this. I need you to have a criteria list of the type of offers that you want. This is step number one. Have a criteria list. You will not step on an account unless this criteria is happening. You need to have standards out and boundaries, right? And this is a criteria list, right? If it's not meeting this criteria, these are the non-negotiables. We'll call it the non-negotiable criteria list. So let's define your non-negotiables. Okay, let's write this down together.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna put a new tab. Okay, we're gonna duplicate this. We're gonna go here. This is 11, 12. We're gonna come up with your non-negotiable um, offer list. Okay. And this is coming from me being on over 30 offers the last 5 years, and 15 of those were just in like 6 months, right?
15
Where I
offers in
just,
6 months?
yeah, yeah. I was just taken for granted of, man.
Mm.
I was taken granted of, and it's like, hey, let's put you on three offers this week. I was with Sales Sniper. Let me go back. I was with, let's give you some history here. So when I was with Sales Sniper, the way it worked is they had over 100 accounts, and so they put me on 2 to 4 accounts at the same time, and they would see, and this is any closer, and they'd see which ones actually stuck for the closer.
Okay.
So one week I might be on 3 accounts. One week I might, and then 2 of them didn't work out because of the offer of the owner, or they just moved me around to 2 different accounts. It was kind of like they just moved you around whenever they felt like it.
Hmm.
Right. So I got my experience of understanding offers, offer owners, understanding the products, what worked in accounts, what didn't work, dealing with the actual owners, um, and really understanding what made a shitty account shitty, and like and what made the account like not shitty. Now, when I say shitty, shitty meant sustainable. Sustainable meaning, is this, can I make $20,000 a month here consistently? So I got to see the insides of these accounts and see what stopped the closer from not making 20,000. Like I had the privilege to be on so many accounts, not because I was raising my hand interviewing on these accounts. I was just put on them. So I got to see what accounts never to go on, that you will
Mm.
not make consistent money. So I'm grateful I was put on so many accounts so quickly. Okay. But I also was taken advantage of, and I don't want anyone to be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Right? Here's and here's what you need is that non-negotiable offer list. Number one is, how much do you want to make? 10 to 20. What is the range again? What's the highest you want to make? And don't, this is
Yes.
not like a 40, $50,000 thing. This is like, what do you really want to make monthly?
Yeah, I really want to be making 26,000.
Okay. What's your blood number? What's your, meaning this is your expenses each month. You and I talked about this already. What's
Yeah,
your expenses each month? That's like the minimum.
8,500.
Okay. Yeah, got it. So is that with taxes?
That's after taxes.
Okay, okay, perfect. So then 10, like 12 to 25K. And I'm not even gonna put 12, because if you're thinking 12, you're only gonna get an account that's 12, which is why you specifically just told me the top
Hmm.
closer on the account is making 12.
Yeah.
So you'll never make 25, because then you're
Yeah.
basing it on OTOs, which is on track earnings, versus truth. The truth is no one's ever made it. It's possible, but no one's ever made it.
Mm.
So step number one is only get on an account where, if your goal is 25K, right? I'm just going to make some like non-negotiables here. Only get on an account that has the that the that a closer is actually making that much that you want to make. Okay, what does that mean? So now we're looking at what? 25K. So
Yeah.
only get on an offer that's 25K.
Hmm.
That's possible. Now you can lower your number to 20K, or you can get on an account that people are making 25K, right? You're just lowering what's possible. I would not lower that standard. You know why? Because whatever you focus on, you get. You know this
Hmm.
already.
Yeah.
So if you go on now 10 interviews, and 5 of them, people are making 12,000, and they're really good offers. And 5 of them, or let's say 7 of them are 25K. Excuse me, 7 of them are 12 to 15K, and 3 of them people are making 25K. Now you're looking at, like, if you put yourself in a position to only make 12 on a really good offer, right? Or we delete those, and you're focusing on your standard. Your standard's 25. Your number, your necessary number is 25. You want to know that's possible realistically by truth, not by default. You want to see proof that a closer's made that, right? So you're going to focus on the 3 accounts. These look shiny, these look great, but these are the ones that are actually going to get you to what you want, your vision. So
Mm.
you got to, we have to remove these out of the mind. It's not going to be easy. They're going to look shiny, okay? But these are available. The only reason I was able to make $191,000 in 1 month was because of the offer size dollar amount. The dollar amount. I was selling 25 to 50K packages. Now, it didn't mean it was easier to sell. It was actually fucking harder. My sales cycle was like 7 to 14 days out. It was
Okay.
not easier sale. So don't underestimate that either. I could have took 20 sales calls a day and made the same amount. Not 10. 10 sales calls a day and made the same amount. I was taking 1 to 3.
Okay.
Don't underestimate that too. So you have to be willing to look at number two is the ticket size. Oops, yeah, the ticket size, right? You have to look at the ticket size. The ticket size, right? So like one of the offers, I think it was it's that Alessandro's on, he sells 24K offer,
Yeah.
right? I think it's like 10 to 24K, right? You have to look at the numbers, meaning realistically, you need to know what the ticket size is. Now, I get like committed coaches and Jeremiah, like what's possible there. Hang on a second. Give me, okay. All right, I'm back. What committed coaches, do I want to go on 20 sales calls and make $300? Absolutely not. Like every day, right? So
Hmm.
you need to know what are your non-negotiables in terms of how much ticket size do you want to sell? Do you want to sell, right? What is your ticket size range? When I say this is that when the offer owner, you need to ask him, like, what is your average ticket size closed, right? 15K, right? What's your average cash collected percentage of that sale? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's making sense.
Because you want to know, okay, what is your average ticket sale? Okay, they may have you want to know what are offers, what is the percentage? Watch this. What's the percentage of sales on offers? And then what is your average ticket sale of those offers? And then what is the average collected percentage of that sale? So I'm going to say this again. What are your offers? Offer A, offer B, offer C. What's this? Okay, this is, let's say this is 10K, this is 15K, this is 25K, right? What's the sales on the offer? Let's say it is, 10%. This is 25%, and now this is 5%. So you're like, oh, he's promising 25K. Yeah, we got 25K packages. But when you ask him the truth and you extract the truth, he's like, only 5% we're selling. Oh no, like we're looking for a salesperson that is gonna like they're gonna crush it with that one. You see what I'm saying? Well,
Hmm.
that's not the facts. That's not the truth,
Yeah.
right? Now, so then with that, what's your average ticket sale? What's your average ticket per sale? So there's the percentage of sales, and then I want to catch them a little bit. Tell me your numbers. What is your average ticket? Right? This is the percentage, but then I want to know how much cash collected or how much revenue per sale. I'll put this revenue. Is this helpful
It is.
for you?
It
Okay.
is because yeah, this is preparing
And
me
I'm gonna,
more.
yep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna put this together. This is what you need to know. You need to know this for you, what you're right. You need to know this, what you're willing to sell and not sell in terms of the amount. Um, this, we're gonna come back to this. You need to know average cash collected of that sale. Let's go revenue per sale, average. Because you want to see if he's blowing smokes up your ass or if he even knows his fucking number. I would never get on an account if they don't know how much revenue per sale. You don't know how much average revenue per sale or even a ballpark, right?
And what is that number? Average revenue per sale.
Yeah. For so like if what is your average, how much money do you make per sale on average? As
Oh, okay.
so like if he's saying I have 10K, 15, 25K, out of those three offers, how much revenue on average do you close? Does your closures close? Do you closures close? This is closers on average, how much revenue do they close per sale?
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with that, okay, so they average, because you need to know, I'm gonna close, I average 12,000.
Hmm.
Okay. And what's the commission you get? Now you know what your commissions are. Commissions per sale, per sale average for your closers, right? But not even that, you can get what's the average cash collected of that sale up front. Because now you know how much you're really going to get paid. Because if they say you're going to get paid, we pay out 10% on average, and we cash collect on average 10%. I'm sorry, 30%. That means you still haven't collected 70%. You're only making 30% of that.
Yeah.
Who knows if they're going to cash collect the next month? Because then you ask the follow-up question, okay, so what is the payment plan you have? Because you may not get paid on that. You will, but like if you leave, or I just had Drew get screwed over because he didn't get paid on the payment plan, or he didn't get paid the next month because of some type of payment thing. So you got to know how much you only get paid on what you close the sale and you get paid 3 months later. That's a fucking problem. I want to get paid now.
Hmm.
And then I would ask him, well, why is that the percentage? Why is it that cash collection for your closers, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back here. What are the offers? What's the percentage sales on the offers? Okay, for the closers, what's the average revenue per sale from that? What's the commission per sale? We'll keep it here. Okay, what's the average cash collected at sale up front of that up front? Why is it that payment plan? You have funding. What's the percentage of funding? You want to find holes, man. Your goal here is to find holes. Goal is to find holes, because the holes you pay the price.
Yeah.
So if
No,
there's a if there's
that's what I'm seeing.
yeah, if there's a hole and they don't offer payment plans, or they don't offer funding, and like you want to look at that. It's like, oh shit. So you're saying you don't offer funding? So okay, got it. So that's a problem. You want to know how much money you can expect, right? So with that, I'm going to go even deeper. Like you're getting this information. You want to go deeper, right? And we'll go deeper in terms of marketing. I want to look at the holes in the marketing, right? So when I say the holes in the marketing, we're going to go really fast on this. Okay. Is this okay? And I'm going to categorize this as best as I can, because we want to go marketing. Let's just put all the channels. We want to go sales operations. Okay. So let's go here because it might conflict a little bit. So let's go, what size is that? 15? Okay, 15. Let's get out of this. Now let's go
So
here.
once
Watch
once they're
this.
done asking me all those questions, then I go back and like, hey, I want to know some things about your company now.
100%. Yeah,
And then this is where
100%.
I okay.
Expectations. This is massive. Like I could go so deep here. Expectations. What do you expect of me? Daily schedule, daily, weekly, monthly. You need to align expectations. You need to know exactly what they expect of you every day. Meetings, huddles. Maybe I don't want to go to daily huddles. That's a no for me, right? You need to know your expectations list. Okay. You need to write your non-negotiables. Do you want to do daily meetings? Right? Do you want to have this is for you. Okay. I'm going to write this meetings. You need to know exactly, do you want to attend meetings daily? Right? Do you want
No.
weekends off? Do you want weekends off? Right? Are you willing to work evenings? Right? I'm just putting this as your color, right? Can you, 1 second. No, keep that. Yeah, keep that. Yeah, thank you. Yes. You need to know what your expectations with meetings, weekends, with schedule, okay? With kids, like during the day. You need to know your schedule, your lifestyle, right? Vacations. I got fucked over by one company because I took a vacation a month later. It was like a year and a half ago, and they let me go because they're like, I told them up front, but they forgot. So like, you need to get clear on, hey, look, I take vacations three times a year with my family for 1 week. Are you down for that? Like, I won't be available. You see what I'm saying, Al? You got to get that up front, right?
Yeah.
Um, when I say schedule, it's morning, like what schedule expected hours available. What do you expect of me of hours available? Like nine
Yeah,
to
that's good.
five? Is it like 2 to 9? And open to flexibility if I want midday off open for my kids pick up. Like whatever that looks like for you. You need to know your schedule. So
Yeah.
expectations list is build your ideal calendar. You're working for free, Al. Okay. You're working for free. They work for you. I'm going to put this over here. You work for free. They work for you. This is the mindset.
What's it mean you work for free? What's that mean?
Um, you, this doesn't cost them anything to work for them. You are a commission only W-2 sales rep. You work for them, but they really work for you.
Okay.
They're not your bitch. They are your bitch.
Hmm.
You get it?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a sales rep. I'm gonna deliver, I'm gonna over deliver, I'm gonna close the shit out of these leads, right? We need to align expectations. This is not willing to do. This is what I'm willing to do. If you want me to do more of this, you got to pay me a retainer every month. I'm not an employee. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur in your business. I'm gonna blow your business up. I'm a right, but I am not a bitch. I'm not your bitch.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I've been fighting with in my brain right now because it's
I
like
know. I know.
I have businesses. Why am I needing to do all this stuff to stay on this offer where I don't need
Like,
to do anything for my business? I don't need to do anything for my business to keep it running. Like I just do what I think needs to be done and it runs.
yeah.
So I don't want to. Yeah, no, this is good. This is really helpful. I I never thought of it. I thought of it this way. I just didn't know there were companies out there that would be flexible or would, comply to my expectations.
Mhm. Yep. These are your expertise. Sales, trainings, how often, when, required. You need to know what's required of me. This is building your expectation list, what you're willing to, not willing to do. And then you got to ask them, what do you expect of me? What is required to be number to be to make this is what I'm asking. What is required to make 25K a month? This is the magic question.
Mm, yep.
Okay. This is what you want. Okay. You also want to, we're going to come back to this. I'm doing a lot here. Okay. This is a different question than this question. I want you to really get this. What's required of me to make 25K a month? If you ask me that, I'd be like, fuck, I like this guy. And I'll tell you exactly what's required. Now, this is a different set right here. What do you expect of me is different from this question. Okay, this is what you expect of me. It's a different set of questions.
Hmm.
Can I understand what's expected of me? I've got some questions for you. Okay, admin, sales training, schedule, right? You got to build your list of expectations first. You don't just fit into their expectations. You need to know what to ask them, but you need to know your expectations. This is kind of like a relationship when you're dating, and I learned this like the hard way. I was in a 12-year relationship with my ex-wife, now
Yeah.
divorced. I didn't have like the dream girl list of like, I want her to have these core values. I want her to have not like facial like color or whatever skin. It's more of like growth minded. She likes and I found her, right? Because I had a clear list of the vision of the woman that I wanted.
Yeah.
It's no different than here is I want you to create this. And this will be your assignment is create your expectations list. I
Mm.
want to work 9 to 5. I want to have weekends off. I want to write that list, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And then when you're talking to them, what's required to make 25K a month? Okay. And then what do you expect of me? This is a different conversation. Sales training required how often? What will it take? What will it take for me to hit 25K a month?
Hmm.
Okay. Now, what's really important is I'm going to go here.
So you feel like I need to find an offer. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna close on this one, but like I need to find an offer like that will, be ideal to my situation. Like I'm not gonna get on an offer and then make it ideal.
Yes, you're gonna create your criteria list,
Yeah,
non-negotiable
like
list.
like I'm not trying to get on an offer where I can make 25,000 and it doesn't meet some of the things, and then me thinking, oh, in 2, 3 months they will see I am, you know, worth keeping on the team, and then I'll be able to change things around. Like I need to do this from the beginning.
Mhm. How many closers? You need to ask this. How long been closing on account? You want to look at their retention.
Hmm.
How many closers do they have? How long have the closers been on the account? Oh, they're brand new. Oh, that's a red flag because I'm looking for. I like this back this way. Your goal is finding red flags. You are a red flag machine. Goal,
Yep.
find holes, find red flags. I want to find every fucking red flag, right? They can't retain closures. So I'm over here. Let me go back over here, trying to organize this for you. So let me get out of this because I want to make sure that that's clean. How many
Mhm.
closers? How often? How long have been on account? Oh wow, oh that's interesting. They're brand new. What happened? What happened to other closers? They left. Why did they leave? Why? Right? How many
Yep.
closers? Okay. What is top closer making? You know that. Okay. And you're gonna go into detail. How long it take for him to close there, to get there? How long it take? Why isn't he making, you know, double that or, 3,000 more than that? Right? How often does he hit that? Because they're gonna bullshit you and say it, and it's like one time. Oh, so then what is the average?
Mm.
That gives me the truth. The top guy. Because that's not if he says, oh, he hit it once, what's the average? And then you see what I'm saying, Al? Is that helpful to break
Yeah,
down?
it is. It really
Yeah,
is.
yeah. How many closers? And then from a sales operation, it's really important to understand the sales process. So walk me through the sales process. One call close, right? Well, okay, what's the close rate from that? What's the show rate, right? If it's like 30%, if it's below 40%, run. So now you have a criteria, okay, on your close rate. So what I'm saying here is when you create your non-negotiable offer list, this is part of it. Run 40% and below, run. If unless what it's like only like a 2 to 4 week thing. Oh, how long has it been 40%? Oh, just like 3 weeks. Oh, so what was it before? What before? Oh, like it was 55%. Uh, why? Because now they're gonna book you, Al. They're gonna book you what? They're gonna book you 10 bookings, and you're gonna lose 6 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. How plan to fix it? I will go on an account or sell something if they have a plan. Oh, I don't have a plan. We're just working on it. What are you doing? You hire somebody who's helping out with that. What does that look like? Oh, so you don't plan on actually fixing that. Oh, we're thinking about it. Okay, what do you mean? You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not getting an account like that's 40%, especially 20 to 30, but 40% possibly I'll go deeper and find the holes. Like be careful. Close
Okay.
rate, 10 to 20% run. This is like the average. Okay. You want to understand this is really important. Ramp up time. Okay, you want to understand onboarding plan. Do you have a
If it
plan?
was if it was if the average was 10 to 20%, like would you dig into
That's
that?
why.
Like why
Yeah,
is it?
up 100%.
All right,
One
cool.
call close. Why?
Okay,
How long?
cool.
Plan to fix. Closers suck. Okay. Ramp up time. Onboarding plan. What's the plan? Like, what's the onboarding look like? Oh,
Hmm.
it's a week. We do this, this. I've been on offers where there's no onboarding plan. They just throw you in the fire.
Hmm.
Terrible idea. I wouldn't get on an offer that's not, that means it's a new offer. By the way, you want to find out um, how long been in business. Okay. How long uh selling this offer? Oh, it's a month old. It's a new offer. Interesting. Okay. Fuck, I wouldn't get on a new offer. It's not proven. So it needs to be proven. Proven. What's it? Right? Offer aligned and proven. Proven means it's been at least 3 months. This is gonna probably gonna run into. These offers are not proven. Proven means it's being sold and doing 50 to $100,000. Okay. A lot of people are looking for closers that are new offers. They think they need a closer, but they don't. They do
Yeah.
not. They do not need a closer. The offer is too new. It's not proven.
Hmm.
Okay. And you have to be aligned to what you do want to sell and don't want to sell. Okay. I'm willing to sell coaching, health, fitness, financing, investments. Like just getting more clear on what you're willing to sell and not. Don't just take any offer,
Yeah.
right? Just get clear on that. Um, the other thing that's important is core values. I will ask them, what are your top three core values as a company? I would ask that in a heartbeat. What are your personal core values? Now, I know this is a lot, but it's like, hey, it's just like, hey, like really quickly, what are your company's top three core values? If they can't tell you, then I'm out. Like, what? You don't know your own core values as a company? And then you tell yours. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, these are my top three core values. Maybe you go for. I would actually go first because like I'd hire you in a heartbeat out if you're like, hey, I'd love to tell you my top three core values and I'd love to hear yours. So here's the framing on it, right? Hey, would love to share my top three core values and would love to hear yours. That's the pre-frame. If you did that with me, Al, I am enrolled
Mm.
because you're different. Okay. Now, one more big piece is the marketing. Okay. How many leads in the last 30 days? How many booked? This is the book rate. Okay. How many? So you get the now you get how many meetings were like, let's say they say 100. Actually,
Hmm.
I would go here first. Hold on. I would say what is the lead gen system? How do you get leads? Why? Because you might have to go in the CRM
Hmm.
to dial leads. Like, is that what you, or do you book to calendar? Okay. How many expected to book on a closer's calendar each month? Because then you're going to know, okay, so you're saying, and then you go you're like, oh, I don't know, 20 to 30. It's like, okay, each week, what's expected?
Hmm.
Like 10. Okay. Let's say they 10. Let's say they say 10. Okay. Like your closer, what do you book weekly for them on average? You want to catch them off guard. They'll be like, oh, my last closure, let me look at it. It's 5. Oh, so you said I expect each week, but it's 10, but you said your average is 5. You see where you catch them?
Yep. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yep.
good.
Yep. So each week expectation 10, 15, whatever they say. What's your closure doing average? Ah, okay. So there's a misalignment here on marketing.
Yeah.
So you want to find out, are they booking the calendar? Okay, how many booking? Okay, where do you get your leads from? Like, is it ads? Is it right? Okay, how many expected to book on closures each month? Each month. Did they book on the calendar? You have a funnel. You're getting the numbers.
Yeah. No,
What's
and
expected?
this has
How many
been
leads
super
in
helpful
last?
because
Yeah.
I never knew like about a lot of this stuff.
Yeah. I'm almost
Like
done. I'm going to show you this. How many leads
yeah,
in the last
yeah,
30 days? How many leads? Okay. How many of those booked?
yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Last 30 days. Let's say they say we had 50 leads.
Hmm.
Okay. And how many closures do you have again? Okay. So who gets those leads?
Mm.
Okay. How do you actually just determine who gets them? So then how then what's is required for me to hit 25K a month if that's the case? If you're only going to be booking me 5 leads a month, 5 a month. Oh, it's not. Is that possible or no? Right. So how many leads booked in the last 3 days? 50. Okay. Out of those leads, 50, how many showed up? I think I wrote this somewhere. Showed up. 25. Got it. So show rate is 50%. I'm just showing you another way to look at it.
Yeah.
Got it. So you're saying you're doing the math. Um, how many leads on my calendar of the 50 if I came on board? Uh, 10? Okay, so you're saying 10 a week or 10 a day? No, it's 10 a month. Okay, so how will make 25K a month if I get 10 a week? Okay, that's it. You find out marketing holes, offer alignment. So your job is to make your non-negotiable list. Like just go back through this and just get more clear, like of what you're willing to do and not do.
Hmm.
Lifestyle, like marketing has to have, marketing has to have a lead gen system with leads coming on the calendar. Like you're not willing to set your own appointments if they say CRM, right? It's just getting more clear on those things. And so like literally write out your 3 to 5, maybe 7 non-negotiables after this. Okay.
Yeah, I will. I will definitely do that.
So how do
So,
you show up in the first minute or 5 minutes, or just in general the whole time?
yeah, just in general the whole time. Like when they ask me the
Yeah.
questions of where's the data? How long have you been closing? And it's
Yes.
not there. It's non-existent. So,
Okay. So what's the fear of? The fear of,
the fear of not having the data to back up what I can show up as.
yeah, yeah, I get that. And you don't. And you don't and you say the data, meaning like that you haven't closed in sales, right?
Correct. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have uh
So
mhm.
so tell them use leverage.
Yeah.
I would tell them I'm hungry. I am hungry to close.
Mhm.
I'm currently being mentored and trained by Patrick Jones, who is the highest earning paid high ticket closer in the space. He is a coach and mentor, and he has trained and coached me in a savage selling system, right? And I am hungry to close. And get vulnerable. I have realized that I've been settling at setting. And from his mentorship, from his coaching, from his system of selling and his training I've done, I am so hungry to close. I'm ready to take my skills internally that he's weaponized me with, and my mindset and my ability to my work ethic, to set appointments, to work with other people to close them. I am done with that. I am so fucking ready to close. And I'm looking for an offer. I'm looking for an opportunity. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And at the same time, there's things that I know that I want and don't want, and I want to share them with you as well in an opportunity. So there's like I'm hungry. I've been trained by the best, right? The best of the best. I've got a sales coach I've been working for 3 years. Like I got out of my own way. I'm so ready to fucking close. I'm hungry, right? And at the same time, I've got some like things that I require. It's the both and.
Yeah, it's the
You
both
get
and.
that?
Yeah.
It's the both and
Hmm.
you let them know that. And it's your ways of being out are more important than what the fuck you say. You know this.
Yeah.
So I am confident, whatever account, like use the words. I am confident. I am hungry. I am ready. I am excited to. The I am, the identity statements. So when you show up, how I want you to show up is in the energy is, I'm so excited to meet you. I'm so excited. to get on an account for the right account, right? I'm interviewing on many different offers right now. I'll be upfront. I am not closed before, but I'm a weapon at closing. Can I tell you why? You tell them before they fucking ask.
Hmm.
Can I tell you why I'm a weapon at closing? Yes. Okay. I have invested tens of thousands of dollars in a sales coach. He is the best sales coach on the planet. You know who he is? Patrick Jones. Yeah. Okay. He's trained my internal state and my sales skills. Right. The guys in the program are making 20 to 40K a month. He's like, well, why aren't you closing now? I've been holding off. The guys in the program, like I have the skills. I'm not using them. I'm ready to use them. We got guys in the program with my coach making 20, 40K a month. And I'm watching them and I'm scratching my head like, what am I doing setting? It's the truth, Al.
It is the truth.
Yeah, tell him the truth. That's vulnerability.
Yeah.
But do it from like ways of being of you hear me,
Yeah. Yeah.
energy. Like I'm like, what the fuck? I am so hungry right now. I am. I am. I am so ready. I am so prepared. I'm looking for a fucking offer. I'm talking to 5 guys right now. And you're one of them. That's the status frame. Okay.
Yeah.
The abundance frame.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah. I'm definitely
Literally
gonna.
take this recording,
Yeah.
and I don't care if you script it out, memorize it, do what you need to do to embody it. So your mind understands the tracks because this is new neural pathways, and
Yeah.
your ways of being are on point.
Hmm.
And I know your swim buddy is
Joshua
who?
and Gabriel's.
Yes, practice with them.
Yeah. I will.
Tell them this is what I need. This is what I need. I'm gonna practice this, right? And you're gonna crush it, man. Preparation is how you're gonna crush it. Preparation and ways of being, your non-negotiable list. And when you show up, you're showing up with passion and excitement. No boring fucking salesperson.
Yep.
Don't be boring.
Nah, I don't do that.
I know you don't do
I
that.
don't.
Smile. I'm ready. Like say it right now. I'm fucking ready. I'm ready to close. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I'm
Go
ready to
ahead.
close. Like
I'm ready to fucking
I am hungry.
yes.
I am confident. Like
Yes.
I'm here. Like
Yes.
if you need a
Yes.
closer,
Yes.
like I will do what it takes. I've been training
Yes.
with Coach Patrick. I've been
Yes.
training and investing tens of thousands of dollars to, get my
Yeah.
confidence. And there's guys in our program making 20, 30K. And I'm over here wondering, what the fuck am I doing as a setter? Like
Yes.
this is
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
making sense. My family,
I've
my
got the
wife wondering,
skills. Yeah.
dude,
It's stupid.
what's going on?
Like
Like you
I'm
said you're gonna
talking to
be closing. Why are you
yeah.
still
Yeah.
setting? Like, yeah, you're making more money, but you're not closing yet. Like she's waiting
and
for me to
and
close. And I finally, yeah.
yes, and say I am top on my role. I am the number one setter. I make 8 fucking K a month as a setter. Most setters make 1 to 5. I make fucking 8. I am the best at what I do, and there's a next level of me, and it's closing. I am the top setter, right? Out of all the setters out there, I'm top. I'm the top 1%, right? But I've limited myself. My growth is like I'm done setting. I'm the best at setting. Fucking 10K a month. Nobody makes that in setting. Nobody does. I'm the best. Own it. Own your greatness. Own the fact that what you're making. I'd be
Yeah.
impressed as fuck if you told me you're making an intake at 10K a month.
Yeah.
Okay.